Most coaches and consultants are great about the topic they teach, but they think scaling is a technical mystery. They think that they need to do more outreach, have better ad creatives, maybe prettier landing page, or more complex automated funnel or AI. But the truth is, the systems and the process are the easy part. The hard part, so the part that actually makes or breaks your 6-7 figure months, is the people. Because scaling is a human management game. People are lazy most of the time. People are distracted. People have personal problems that they bring into your business. So if you don't have a framework to extract maximum performance out of human capital, the perfect funnel is just an expensive hobby. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact SOP and processes we use internally in our agency to train and manage sales teams and make sure that people just don't take sales calls but actually converts as many people as possible into real revenue. My name is Wojciech Dąbrowski and I help coaches and consultants, growth operators hit 6-7 figure months with using one-to-many systems such as webinar funnels, challenge funnels, backend sales systems, all of the ad strategies that actually are relevant in your case. The lessons I'm sharing with you on this channel I learned during building my own agency and actually scaling my clients. So I made all of the mistakes when it comes to human behavior, hiring people, managing people, all that stuff. So I'm going to share with you some stories, real life from my company and from companies of my clients. So if you want to scale to bigger numbers, you need to master people management. So if you want to learn more about it, let's dive into it. When it comes to sales teams, the first thing is stop overcomplicating the roles. You don't need a VP of sales. You need 2 roles. Setters, closers. Setter, they own the show-up rate. Their job is qualifying the appointments and staying top of mind. They follow up and engage the lead before the call even occurs. The closer, they own the close rate. So they establish communication and drive the belief transfer. Sales is a high-performance sport, so you need A players. Tell them the pay, the hours, the offer, and the revenue goal. The goal expresses the standard. We wanted to scare off insecure people because they will still not be able to help you. I'm even looking for ego, for people who played sports, for people who want to go further and further and further. More. That's it. I remember when I hired one of my salespeople, he didn't say that he wanted to help people. So he said that he wants to buy a specific car and also he wants to buy a house. And I want these kind of people that have clear goals and vision what they want to accomplish. And all you need to do is to focus on the fact that they need to perceive your job offer as something that could actually take them to reach their goals. And also you can do a quick test. Ask yourself, if the roles were reversed, would I work for this person? If you wouldn't trust them to lead you, don't hire them to lead your sales. Very important one. And by the way, depending on where you are with your business, there are different ways I can help you with implementing these marketing and sales practices. For some businesses done for you, conversation with my team and I build the whole processes for you. For others, I come as a consultant or advisor to help the founder or the existing team install these management rhythms. If you want to see which part fits your specific situation and you want to scale your info business, check the first link in the description. And let's move towards math. Because once you hire an A player for a sales position, you must give them the financial model. If they want to make 10K, don't tell them to work hard. Show them the math. Okay, based on our compensation structure, if you want to make 10K, you need 10 closes. To get 10 closes at 25% close rate, which is average, you need 40 calls. To get 40 calls, you need this amount of leads. Obviously, it's depending on show-up rate, quality of your ads, etc. Now it's not work, it's actually the game. It's a mathematical certainty. Your job is to make sure that the leads are coming in. Their job is to maintain the KPIs. For some context, you don't join the MBA and stop practicing. You actually practice a lot to be the best player. And it's exactly the same with sales. So what I do in my agency, when I manage currently 6 salespeople full-time, I do morning meetings with them. We do role plays, even 15-20 minutes, because one of the biggest mistakes I see, it's so underrated for some reason, but I highly recommend it if you have a sales team. Never let a closer roll out of the bed and make the call. They must be pumped. They must have the energy and the frequency to get more deals hunted. And the next thing, win narrative. Share every client win, because sales is a belief transfer. So if they don't believe your solution works, they can't sell it. They will not be good at it. They need to believe that if the lead doesn't join, that lead is going to burn in hell for eternity. That is the level of conviction required. And third thing, morale, and with high energy. If morale is low, you're cooked. You need a stadium atmosphere. And honestly, you must be ruthless. I'm going to give you a secret sauce right now. Secret shopping. I use burner phones and emails to go through my own funnels and funnels of my clients. Are they calling fast? Are they sending selfie videos as a best practice? If I see them slacking, I expose them immediately. And the hard truth is, in business, the softer you are, the less money you will make. So being tolerant of mediocrity will kill your business. Last week, I fired one of my salespeople because he didn't deliver the standard I expected him to do so. Obviously, it wasn't like this that he made a fuck up and I just fired him immediately. I gave him a chance, I spoke with him one-on-one, ask if he needs some help, if he needs some resources, SOPs, best practices. Even we had one-on-one conversation 2 times. I just wanted to explain him clearly and help him. It was genuinely interesting because obviously he was talented. I wouldn't hire him if I wouldn't see the blink in his eyes and the frequency that needs to be held to close more clients. But unfortunately, this guy wasn't implementing the shit I mentioned. So once I see that he's slacking again, I fired him, and the decision took me like 60 seconds to make. If you want to accomplish bigger numbers, you cannot tolerate mediocrity. You need to have only A players, because this kind of employee, if I would keep him in my team, he would lower the performance of different salespeople. So all of the sides are losing. How to onboard your salespeople? Easy game. First day or two, let them shadow a veteran. The days 3-5, let them consume content. They need to know your offer better than you do. I ask them to watch some of the sales calls that my veterans doing. Day 6 and 7, reverse shadow. So they take the call and the veteran critiques. In my case, I'm the veteran, so I'm critiquing their calls. And record every training with salespeople. Eventually, you will have a mini course that automates the onboarding for the next hire. And I did myself when I launched my agency and I scaled it from 0 to 50K per month. In the 6th week of my agency, I already built a sales course for hiring salespeople, because I knew from the beginning that I'm going to be big with this business. So I knew that I need to have this SOP and course to easily onboard new salespeople, to keep the growth of business I wanted. So that was kind of quick. Started business 6 weeks later, did a complete SOP. Obviously, after a year of running this business, I realized that there are some things changed. Obviously, I added some material, but now I even don't record the training. I just hop on morning calls with my team, and sometimes we just do the training. So I teach them something, record it, and put that into a library of content. So when I got new hire, I sent them that, and I said to them, don't bother me before you watch it. And that's how I approach personally my agency onboarding. And yeah, if you remember only one thing from this video, it should be this: incentives control behavior. So setters could get, for example, 5-10%. Closers can get 10-15%. Then remember in your compensation structure with your sales team to have speed for lead incentive and close rate milestones. Because the difference between a business that stays stuck at 50K per month and the one that hits 6 figures per month isn't the ads, it's the strength of the gladiators on the front line. You need to be a gladiator yourself to lead them. So be confrontational and keep the high standards. If you want to help figuring out whether the bottleneck in your business is your funnel, your sales team, or backend sync systems, click the first link in the description. I currently run 2 offers, so done for you. So we build all the systems and manage it. Done with you if you have a team, but you just want to teach them how to implement the system, so we can also work in that way. So no matter of way, click the first link in the description. Also, if you have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I will put the link into the description. And yeah, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and comment, because I'm going to throw much more beggars about scaling business in the info space to 6 figure months. And yeah, if you want to watch, I highly recommend you to see one of my videos when I got interviewed by Jordan Belfort's marketer. Yes, the Wolf of Wall Street. You can see the video here. You will learn a little bit more about mindset patterns that brought me to the point where I am in life. I went through bankruptcy, losing everything, and rebuilding my wealth. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.